So today we're taking a look at Jormungandr. Jormungandr was released in Season 3, but since then he's went through a lot of changes. Today I'm going to show you the best strategies to use with him, what best feats to use, and some gameplay to show you what to do while he's in action. Now we're not going to make this too complicated, but we're going to start with his light attacks. As you can see, his light attacks are decently fast. They're not the easiest to parry, but they can get parried, and also he has the dodge light attacks. This is similar to the Black Prior's dodge light attack. Doesn't have a lot of range, but you can dodge some attacks if this is timed right. So let's say I throw a light attack, then I throw a zone. When I flash like that, that means that I have hyper armor and I can't get interrupted. You can use this to just trade with weaker opponents, and you can also chain it with another light attack or a heavy attack, as you can see. And when I make my heavy attacks unblockable, it will do stagger, which will allow you to knock your opponents into the wall. I can make my heavy attacks unblockable by just throwing a light attack, then going into the heavy. As you can see, he's staggered. But something else that Jormungandr has, that is the most important ability that Jormungandr has, is Jotun Farewell. This allows you to knock your opponent on the ground and get a lot of damage in. You can do this after any chain starter. That means you can do it after a heavy or a light attack. Also, your zone counts as a chain starter, so you can actually do it after this. So all I want to do is, right after I throw an attack, press X. X, and then you can press RT again. That's going to give you massive damage, and then it's a really nice move to have. But also remember that if your opponent's out of stamina and you do this move, he will gain his stamina back. So just keep that in mind. And another ability I almost forgot is the overhead. If you throw an overhead, it's uninterruptible. As you can see, I'm flashing. You can also use this ability to trade. It's something I like to do when I'm fighting one-on-one. Sometimes I like to open up with a bash. All you gotta do is press A and X. Similar to the Warden, you just wanna press A and X and get your free light attack in. Also, if your opponent is exhausted and you just simply throw him to the ground, you can also do the heavy attack and get damage in. Another ability that Jormungandr has, if you're unlocked, and you want to run and chase somebody, you have hyper armor. I like to use this move to catch people. One of the main things you want to remember is if you finish your attack with a heavy, it's going to be unblockable. You can use this to keep your opponent on their toes and maybe let one through every now and then. As you can see, he's a disabler and a harasser. I believe that main disabler title comes from his ability to throw you on the ground and get massive amount of damage. That move's really annoying and it's very useful in Dominion. So speaking of Dominion, we're going to take a look at the feats and some of the best feats to use with Jormungandr. So as you can see, we have the Jotun Solve, passive gain health when hitting enemies, when hitting enemy heroes with the Jotun Surge, Farewell, Gift, or Grudge. All of those abilities I just named are Jormungandr's bash attacks. So you can get a parry in, then do a bash, that'll give you health. Just think about it this way, when you have this feat on, any type of bash for Jormungandr will give you health. Then we have Hammar's Favor. It's another passive, and you gain temporary shield after landing Hammar's Slam on the enemy hero. So when you throw your opponent to the ground and get that damage in, you will also get a shield. This is probably one of the best feats to have on for Jormungandr. Then we got Zealot's Bolt, throw a projectile that deals low damage, knocks back and depletes all stamina. This is also another feat to use when you're like chasing somebody, you want to like knock out their stamina so you can catch them. When I'm playing Jormungandr, I tend to bounce from the Zealot's Bolt or the Hard to Kill for the tier 3. This increases your damage reduction when in low health. Pretty good feat. Now for the fourth feat, we have Twilight of the Gods. Launch a powerful attack that deals some damage and imbalances nearby enemies. When these enemies get unbalanced, this means you can land the Hammar Slam, which will do a lot of damage and give you a shield if you have this feat on. When it comes to the first feat of each tier, a lot of the characters in Honor have feats that work together, especially a lot of the DLC characters. So these are some of the best feats to use for Jormungandr. Let's see how well Jormungandr's feats and abilities play out in Dominion. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a knight player at heart.
You lost Zone A.
Right, come on, bro. Dude. Okay, finally. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bots are probably more likely to kill me than a normal person. And that's not even a brag, bro. Like, I struggle bad against bots. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like their cadence or what. Especially when I'm stuck with a character that doesn't have a bash or a good one, and they start to dodge it a lot. Like, I don't know, man. I just stow up against bots, especially level 3. Like, not really too worried about a level 2 or a 1, but level 3, scary, man. Especially like a Conqueror or something.
You lost Zone A.
Okay. Ooh, okay. I know this is a bot right now, but I'm like kind of worried. There we go. Can we get some people now? No, we got a mix.
You lost Zone C.
You know, instead of just trying to get C back, I'm just gonna go over here at A. Oh yeah, we're ganking. Nice. Oh no. That's not what I meant to do. I was just trying to get some health off of him, honestly. He already has revenge. My man don't care about his health.
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone C.
Oh yeah, this gets real easy.
You lost Zone C.
Calm down, sir.
You lost Zone A.
Oh yeah. That's that hyper armor.
Zone C.
Dude, more and more people are leaving. No, we still got 2 people, but it just said somebody left. I'm not sure. Yep, we only
You
got
lost Zone A.
1. Okay, we got some rage quitters. But then again, they didn't start with a full team anyway, so.
You captured Zone A.
How did I know you were gonna dodge that?
You lost Zone A.
Oh no. Oh, actual person. Okay. Oh, he's doing some damage. Why did I try to go for that?
Enemy rally.
Get off of me.
Enemy team is breaking.
No, get back. Oh. Here he comes. So, overall, Jormungandr is a really good character, especially in Dominion. But let's see how he stacks up in Duels. Okay, first up we got Centurion. Alright. Started. Oh, dude, this Tyrion's doing it, bro. He has a nice combo going. He mixed me up. Got him on the ground.
Victory!
Good fight. I was gonna wait for the parry, but I was like, I don't know. He might get pretty hesitant. So I just went for the light attack. And look, I don't have any shame about finishing somebody with a light attack. It is what it is. Oh. Yikes. So that satellite's really helping me out right now. Good fight, good fight.